There's baby. I'll come back to this. Okay, it's a hat over the hair kind of a day. I don't have any clients today, so I don't have to look any nicer than I do right now. So we are going to do the Preptober tag that Danny Darling put together, I think a couple of years ago. And I'm just going to dive straight into it. I'm excited to share about this upcoming Nano. I'm actually going to probably mishmash this video and another that I recorded. So again, you're going to have changing clothes. Just bear with me. I'm making this happen. So question number 1 is, what are you planning on writing for Nano this year? I've mentioned this before in my other videos. I'm doing a new project. It's a big deal for me because it's been several years since I've done anything new for reals. When I was in high school, I used to write lots of different books all at once. And I put a hard stop on that. Because of that kind of rule that I put down for myself, I am nervous that I'm breaking my rule. I've heard from some people that writing something different occasionally from your main project can be really useful and really motivating. And I'm just really hoping that that's true, because I'm really excited about doing Nano and I'm really excited about doing this project. But I just feel like I'm going against my code of honor that I stick to my project and get it done before I go dilly-dallying off onto other things again. And anyways, it's making me feel just a little nervous. I'm sure it'll be fine. So that being said, I would love to hear from you guys. Have you had an experience of feeling super motivated to get back to your original project after taking a short hiatus working on another one? Has it worked for you in that regard, or has it not? Maybe I don't want the answer to that. You should answer it anyways. Okay, that was a really bad introduction to answering these questions, so let me try that again. Question number 1, what are you planning on writing for Nano this year? I am doing a standalone novel based in the same world of my current work in progress. My husband actually put a little logline kind of thing together for me that I'll read. On the verge of their people becoming extinct from an incurable disease that's reduced the average lifespan to less than 25 years and dropping. Sorry. An insular race without any more ideas of how to save their people sends a workaholic scientist to the world's leading university to gain a fresh perspective. But when it's discovered that the disease is caused by an ancient magic that no one has been able to successfully use for centuries, he must learn to appreciate the short life and the friends he already has before they're lost forever. Not to mock my own story. My husband was sweet. He put that together following the Save the Cat logline outline. I told him, I'm like, this doesn't sound like a fantasy, and it's definitely a fantasy. So we need to change some of the wording and stuff to actually speak what it really is. But it was super sweet of him to put it together. So we'll use that, and you'll have just a little idea of what exactly I'm working on. Anyways, I'm really excited about this project. It's got a number of pieces that I'm super excited to write. It's gonna be really good. I'm really excited. I mean, it's really good in my head. I don't know if it'll actually be that good when it's written, but I think it's gonna be good. And I'm looking forward to it. So that's what I'm doing for Nano this year. Question number 2, for you, what's the hardest part about planning for Nano? So far, it has been like putting a schedule together. Mostly because I don't really know what my life is going to be like after this move. There's a number of things that are changing pretty significantly. I don't know, I'm really just not sure exactly what's going to happen because my husband's work schedule, my work schedule, we're dealing with time zone differences because we both will be working remotely. There's some volunteer work that I'm going to be starting after our move that is going to play into my schedule, and then we just have no idea how baby's going to react. It's a lot of change for him. All of this is happening all within this time frame. I keep bumping my... So our apartment is like empty. This is like one of our only pieces of furniture. Everything else is gone. Our apartment is so bare right now. Anyways, point is, I'm just not sure about the schedule, so I can't really do a lot of planning to make sure that I have things sorted out. So I'm just gonna have to play a little bit week to week. Hopefully it'll work out. Question 3, what is your favorite part about planning? Thanks to Save the Cat and Natalia Lee's workbook, it's been outlining. I have so enjoyed it. It's really been a breeze. I've loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it. It's also really nice because it is meant to be a standalone. It's not meant to be tremendously long. That's kind of a breath of fresh air because I'm used to writing the epic fantasy that I'm reading, and that one has all these ramifications for this big long arc across ages, and it's just way more complicated. So this one feels pretty contained for the most part. I can just write a story. It's just so easy. So yeah, outlining has been awesome. Really, really, really fun. Moving on to question 4, do you use structured plot outline with worksheets or word vomit? Definitely the former. Like I said, I'm actually hoping that this effort into getting very specific with my outlining will be a precedent that I follow through the rest of my novels. But we'll actually see when I go to write the book just how well I have outlined and whether it actually allows the story to flow out more easily or not. This is all a bit of an experiment for me. I need to stop slapping my legs. Number 5, what resources do you use when you plan? Well, as I've mentioned, I've been using Save the Cat, Writes a Novel, and Natalia Lee's Preptober workbook. That's mostly it so far, other than hanging out on AuthorTube, watching all your guys' awesome movies, videos, watching your movies, and getting all of the wisdom that you guys are sharing. I guess that's my other awesome resource that I am definitely taking to heart. Number 6, do you have a survival kit? I just put that together, and I think that I'm actually going to do a separate video to show that, just so this video doesn't get too long. So that will be coming out soon. Question 7, do you have a favorite snack while writing? I'm actually trying not to eat while I multitask. My goal is to actually pre-plan and eat my meals outside of writing and to drink lots of water, but I have a tendency to just eat and eat when I'm distracted, and it's just not a habit that I want to continue. So my goal is to disassociate my writing from eating at all. I might have to break that if, I'm in a time crunch or something like that. But overall, I'm actually planning to not have snacks handy or plan for, special treats or stuff when I'm writing, just because I want to kind of disassociate that. It would sure be fun though. Do you listen to music while writing? And what are your favorites? So I definitely listen to music when I'm writing. I like to do the headphone thing and kind of shut out the world. I try to stick to ambient music of different sorts. If you like to listen to music but you're not sure exactly what to play because it tends to be distracting, there is a site called Focus at will.com. They specialize in creating specific channels for different brain types, I guess. And that's actually how I found out that rain sounds are really useful for me. It really calms down my brain. It's actually a kind of a physical experience. I can feel my brain kind of whoa. And I can just tune in. So it's very cool, worth checking out if that's something that's interesting to you or that I haven't really found exactly what works for you. Occasionally I might take a breather and go listen to my all-time faves list on Spotify, but anything with lyrics really catches my attention away. I can get into a very creative space where I'm thinking through stories and stuff while I'm listening to music, but I won't actually be writing. So I try to avoid music with lyrics when I'm writing. Question number 9, do you plan to incorporate this year's NaNo theme? I remember when I read this question, I thought there's a NaNo theme, and I went and kind of tried to figure out what that was or where to find it, and I couldn't find it, so I don't know what the NaNo theme is. So the answer is no, but if you guys know what that is, I would totally like to know, just so that I don't feel out of the know. Anyways, it's not a big deal, but the answer is no. Not deliberately, at least. Question number 10, do you think you will win NaNo this year? Because I'm so excited and so hopeful, I really want to say yes. Because I have a baby and I've just moved, and because there's so many unknowns right now in my life, I feel like I should answer no. So we're gonna stick with maybe, because I feel like I've got a lot of gumption to make it happen, and we'll just have to see if my gumption outbeats, you know, life. But I'm gonna really try. We're gonna say yes with a maybe, or maybe with a yes. Maybe with a yeah. Maybe with a secret yeah. We'll find out. I'll probably report within the first week and go, yeah, no, I'm not going to. I am so tired right now. I don't often feel tired like this. I think that the stress of this move is starting to just get to me. My adrenals are tanking out or something. Thanks so much for watching my Preptober tag video. My survival kit video will be coming out really soon. If you're looking for buddies for NaNoWriMo, the name's DWSheppard, just like on AuthorTube. Excited to learn more about your guys' NaNoWriMo projects. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you around.